Where we've come from is so important. At the heart of Young Life, it's always been about kids. And we want kids to know that there's a God out there that genuinely cares for them. And that as adults in this community, we're willing to invest in their lives to show them that.
Young Life has been in Boulder for 46 years and we have a rich history. But what I love is that over time, our DNA has remained the same. The passionate love of God that drove us then still drives us today.
The growth in recent years has been amazing to be a part of. As communities have really grabbed hold of the vision of Young Life, we've seen the addition of new ministries, growth in volunteers and the amount of kids that are impacted, as well as an increase in geographical scope.
Where we are now is on the cusp of a brand new structure. Our dream is that each community would feel like a family, where every kid is known by name and no one gets lost in the crowd.
We know that Jesus knows our story and loves us and knows us each by name. And as we grow larger, we want that same intentionality to be our culture here in Boulder.
In Young Life, we care about building real, long-lasting relationships with kids and families. We want to meet kids and get to know their stories, and then we want to be the people that they call when things fall apart or when they want to celebrate. We want to be at their high school graduations and a part of their lives for the years to come.
As things have changed, we've noticed that in order to sustain the kind of growth we're seeing, the model of Young Life needs to adapt to focus more on specific communities. To address this, we've decided to focus staff people in specific geographies in hopes of creating more community ownership and surrounding every school. Each geography will have its own area director, volunteer leaders, budget, and support system.
We recognize that each community is unique with its own feel and its own story. This new structure sets our staff up and our leaders up to collaborate and share resources while still maintaining each community's specific identity.
God is moving in the lives of kids, and we can't help but respond.
We dream of every student, every college student, being able to hear the story. And Young Life has always been a group of people trying to figure out how to get them to come and hear the greatest story ever told.
We want to be involved with every school in Boulder Valley. Right now, we're in a third of the schools, but our goal is 100%.
We know that's only possible when adults and parents invest deeply in their communities and partner with us in the ministry of Young Life.
You know that feeling when you come home, you feel safe, you feel at rest. We want every kid in Boulder Valley to find that.
There's a saying in Young Life circles that's getting a lot of traction these days. It says, "Our town, our kids support Young Life." And that statement is aimed squarely at adults in the community who are serious about every kid meeting the Lord.
The big dream is every kid. That every kid in Boulder Valley would know that there's adults in this community that care about them and that there's a God out there that loves them more than they could ever imagine.